Hi guys, welcome back to Dream Daddy. Daddy. So let's get into the game because I am getting much more into this. I really, really like it. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Canada! Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. So basically, it's supernatural. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. Can't steer on them there damn ice roads, Sammy. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callan and Flint Sam and Dean Winchester, after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals, but we're able to put together a few shelves and one desk. But I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Beef at my grill? No? If there's food, I'm excited. Me! I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad, but they're good. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. Oh. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Oh my gosh. Grilling, if you marinate, what are they called? The big mushrooms, and they're shaped like a patty. Oh, you marinate those and stuff, and then you, cook them. They're so good. I eat them as burgers since I don't really eat much meat. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in the crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Lars, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Same. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. Yes, it's awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. I wonder if Mary knows. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're going to talk about the weather. During wintertime, the weather is all I talk about because I want school to be canceled. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, there goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Oh. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I better investigate. Just a second. Okay. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Joseph and Damien. Burger time. Okay, not burger time. I freaking love mushrooms. The big ones that you cook, you marinate them, and they're like I already said this. Well, no, veggie. Oh, salmon burgers. They're so good. What am I talking about burgers for now? I guess we're at a barbecue, but okay. Talk to Robert and Brian. I think it matters what order you talk to them in, so I'm gonna go to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the new guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Did I say new guy? If I did, I didn't mean to. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Like your cape. It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Lars, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I love him. He's so cute. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. He's such a gentleman. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins' kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Guys. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this.
Oh.
Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
Oh.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. There's something off about Mary. I can feel it. Huh. Where's Krish?
Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Me as a mom. No, just kidding. I love kids so much. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucien, Damien, get your words together. Ah, Lucien, have I introduced you to Lars yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. What just happened? What just happened? Well, here's a treat. Cute! Okay, we're done. I'm gonna go back to the game now. It just like kind of left. I think there was like a pop-up. I can check now if I'm actually recording. I am recording. Okay. By the way, I'm keeping this in because it was funny. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucien bows. Whatever, sir. Lucien bows again. Oh my gosh, so sassy. Cute little Lucien. You're so cute. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yay! Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous people as blood lappers. I love him! By the way, some people in the Victorian era, well, yes, there were some vegetarians probably in every era. Damien. I forgot that he was vegetarian. I mean, I'm not vegetarian. I'm pescatarian. I'm like in the middle of vegetarian and like eating meat because I eat fish, but I don't. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. It is. I'm gonna write that down. Just a second. Victorian era vegetarians. You could call them vegetarians. Called. Blood lapis. I love that. I mean, it's offensive. It's probably offensive to call someone who eats meat blood lapis, but I just love that fact. It's interesting. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Wait, I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Is that a tattoo?
Hey.
Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Aye.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Maybe retail. You thought I was gonna say something bad, didn't you? Talk to who next? I'm gonna go for Matt, Hugo, and Craig. I love Hugo. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, how much time do I have left? Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period, and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I kind of agree with Hugo. I'm gonna listen on Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. Well, really, it's all opinions of whether art is good or not. I mean, I love Janky Bones' art, but I think my art is really good too. But like they're both different in different ways. Of course, I'm not skilled than Janky Bones, and their art is much more experienced. But some might say my art is better, some might say their art is better. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that my art is better, but I don't think I've ever had a chance to compare my art to theirs, really. And I don't really feel like it. It's kind of like my two Janky Bones, because they're an amazing art. Look them up on Tumblr. And YouTube. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Dude. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks.
Oh.
That's a Magritte. Right, art, sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Oh.
Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. Oh. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Actually, speaking of Van Gogh, there's a movie that was made about his death that was entirely made out of oil painting. It's called Loving Vincent. You should look it up. I might put a clip of the trailer up in the corner of the screen. I don't want to get copyrighted though, so I might just link it in the description. Man, that's all way above my head. Me too.
Hey.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Yes! Matt and Hugo are growing on me. I mean, Hugo's great, but Matt's growing on me. I didn't hate him, but, he wasn't my favorite. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Same! Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know whether to go for Damien or Hugo. Guess time will tell. Lars, how are you liking the neighborhood? I think I'm gonna go for try and get see what I can do to get all their endings. It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, I love her. What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Wait. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Ha ha. Hey, Lars, this is my daughter.
Hello. I'm Carmencita.
Amanda comes over to us with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop, and my old college friend, and your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. For a second there, it looked like Hugo and Matt were holding hands, but I realized, oops, this is a dating simulator where I can date one of them. Of course, Joseph's married, but I don't think I'm going to go on 3 dates with him because I don't want to get romantic with him because he's married. To marry. He's married. I need to stop and have a nap. No. Oh, man. Yep. I don't know how to do that in a British accent. I don't even know how good my British accent is, but man. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Bingo bongo.
Bingo bongo.
She learned the finger gun move from me.
Bingo bongo.
Lars!
Bingo bongo. Bingo bongo.
Finger guns! Bingo bongo. She learned it from him. Putting a clip in of Lars doing finger guns. Okay, there we go. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Whoa! Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet manchego.
Okay, wait. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? I know, right? I still am one. Kind of. I'm 17. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. He nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. He's so cute! Look at him! Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Lars, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. God, are you happy now? For some reason, it reminds me of Ron Weasley. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe the British accent that I'm giving him. Ow! I hit my finger. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. They're not that old. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. I just realized that I have Lars wearing makeup. Also, River looks dead inside. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Aww. I mean, I think that as a dad and a teacher, I think that as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? It is. My dad's cool. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. I was gonna say me when I'm a dad, but I'm a girl, so me when I'm a mom. See, that right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. You're all cool dads, just remember that. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks or sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Hey, Amanda thinks I'm cool. I mean, Lars is cool. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I'm almost 18. I think my dad's cool, and my mom, and my whole family's cool because they're chill and they're great and they're weird, but they're great. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. I mean, my mom and I, even though she's my mom, she's a good friend as well. Of course, first and foremost, she's my mom. She's my mom first and foremost because your kids can't always like you. I mean, I love her all the time, but sometimes it's like, oh, it's like that with all parents and kids. Man, I love my mom. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? I mean, just look at an extremely goofy movie that's... Don't let us eat up your time, Lars. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Really avoiding talking to Robert and Brian. Could make it burger time. But I should probably talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. If you didn't see the last episode where I explained everything about me having to trash that episode, I almost slept with Robert, but I said no. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot! Oh no, crap! Nope, Brian, nope. Oh, my timer. I'm still having fun, so I'm going to continue to record for maybe an hour. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Lars, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Lars, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out there in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you talking to your daughter like that. Good to see you talking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Same! Oh, I don't go outside enough. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. No, I'm doing the wrong voice. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny's a strong kid. Been in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. He's Dean Winchester. Even though he looks like Crowley, a little bit. Like a younger Crowley, but he's like Dean. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny boy's screaming now, crying for his mama. Losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta farm and carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those days when I thought about leaving old Johnny boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. I don't know why I'm talking so fast, but I think it's really funny. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend Johnny, I went in inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra, Daisy? You might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold, Daisy. That is cold. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Isn't it Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truckers? Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truck. Did I just say the whole title again? Never mind. Yeah! Amanda, I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out there in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find kindling for a fire.
All right. Okay. But not an actual fire.
Because we're playing pretend?
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I know I'm making Brian really loud, but I mean, I kind of project what I feel onto the characters, and I'm not feeling much for Brian right now. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship. Have a regular friendship after all. Friendship, yes, friendship. Really? I kind of like him. He's nice. I understand he maybe plays her up because maybe she has low self-esteem because she doesn't get along with kids her age. She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Kids, right? Gotta love them. He reminds me of Santa. He used to laugh. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Don't call it a play date. They do seem to get along really well. The thought of continually hearing all about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. I am gonna stop this episode because my throat is killing me. I just want to draw right now. My throat's killing me because I'm doing all these voices, so I guess I will see you guys in the next episode.